Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking into the rumours from Barkjack. Now Barkjack put up a tweet yesterday and basically it said a list of demands from Harry and Meghan for their involvement with the 2025 Ingriftus Games is becoming overwhelming, unmanageable and absurd, according to a direct Ingriftus source. So what we're going to do is we're going to work in layers as always, and we're going to do one layer for the Ingriftus executives. We're going to do another layer for Harry, another layer for Megsy, and then we're going to see what the demands are with maybe some oracle cards, if we haven't got the tea out of all of these cards straight away. I've got a feeling we'll get there, but it's all right having a bit extra tea, isn't it? So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Please like, share, comment and all of that stuff. And yeah, let's do it. So we're going to start off with how the Ingriftus executives are getting on. Now, if you're in the live stream last night, you'll have seen that Harry is having dramas anyway with it. And of course, Megsy is not wanting to go. She's kind of given up on everything, I feel, with this. She realises that she won't be Diana 2.0 patron saint of veterans at this point. But that doesn't mean her narcissism won't be triggered off by something that happens that she sees externally and then say, actually, I can be that. I want to be that. But at the minute, she's scared of getting booed, it seemed from last night's reading. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the Ingriftus executives that are working with Harry feel about the upcoming games, the list of demands. Let's have a look. Okay, we have here the King of Swords in traditional tarot. In this tarot, it's called the Skeptic of Ghosts. This is basically somebody who's drawing up contracts. There's a big contract coming up here. There's something coming up regarding contracts. There's something coming up regarding legalities and panning out paperwork. They're having to restructure something within the organisation. It's big business, big planning, judgments, possibly legalities. What's crossing over? It's the Ten of Cups in reverse. It's not a happy family in the Ingriftus upper echelons, in the planning, in the strategy, the CEOs and all of that things. The Ten of Cups is a unhappy family when it's in reverse. It's not very hopeful, it's fractured. And it feels with the Ten of Swords underneath, they're just going through the protocols. They are trying to structure and manage and trying to do things unemotionally, logically and methodically. What's above the situation? We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the King of Pentacles relates to the star signs of Earth. So we're looking at Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo. Harry is a Virgo, so this is Harry. Something's happened. Now, when we did the Ingriftus, what he was doing in Canada reading, there was an anger there, and he is not happy with how things are going, and they're not happy with how he's behaving either. There's an element of greed here. So I think Barkjack's, I wouldn't have questioned it anyway, to be honest, but I do feel like Barkjack's really onto something here. They're unhappy with his behaviour. Now, when the King of Pentacles is upright, it's very generous, very grounded energy as well. Very lucrative, very business flowing. But there's also a rumour that I wanted $1.7 million from Ingriftus for his role in it. That potentially could be that as well. The demands. It's Harry that's causing the problem above. And underneath, you have the Meghan. No, it's the Wendigo. It's number 13, so it is the Death card. So they are having to burn a lot of bridges. There's a lot of restructuring. They're trying to keep it going. They're very unhappy though. There's an unhappiness there. They're an unhappy Ingriftus family. But that underneath the Megadeo. That is the death card. So there is bridges burning, there is things having to be restructured, there is strains in relationships and revaluations of the relationships. What's leading up to this? The Emperor in reverse. Okay, they've lost a big figurehead. It is, I'm sure some people have left, and quite prominent male members of the team have left as well. There isn't a structure there. It's difficult to get things done. It's difficult to get things built on. They're having difficulties. There is problems with planning and developing. When the Emperor is in reverse, now when the Emperor is upright, it's all about structure, and like some people go, oh my god, it's the patriarchy, but it's not just that. It's about building and strengthening society and like building things up. Planning, it's typical things. This is almost like destruction. It's like they've gone too far. There might have been a restructuring. People have gone who were leaders, people who've held it all together, and that's what's causing the wobble. The Eight of Portals is the Eight of Cups. I see some more people leaving Ingriftus. I do. They want to walk away, and they will walk away. We have the Queen of Pentacles here in reverse. That is interesting for sure. And we have the Anunnaki. There. So they want to be in the spotlight. They want all of the energy to come through to them. But the Advocate of Sources, that's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I know this sounds weird. There's either issues with money or an earth sign lady involved. Now, the earth sign lady I can think of here, the earth sign lady I can think of is Doris. And I wasn't expecting to see her in the cards, but there's a potential for Doris involved with Ingriftus somehow. Talk about outsourcing nepotism, really. But there is big issues with funding. There is issues with money. There is issues with demands. I feel like there is some difficult demands. Ooh. There's issues with money, big issues with money. I think that's issues with money. They've got a loss of money there. With the Fan of Ghosts, I really feel like they are hemorrhaging, because that's swords. They are hemorrhaging good faith. There's people who are wanting to break away. There's people who don't like the strategy that is being played right now. And there's issues here with money. We are going to get some more Ingriftus execs leaving. The Ace of Portals is in reverse. There is people who are going to walk away. The Ace of Portals, it's not only money, it's goodwill. It's gaslighting. Big problems with gaslighting. Everything's not as it seems. People will see that it's false. Let's have a look at... They're just draining things away. They're draining goodwill. They're draining money away. It's going to look very false. It's going to look very weird. Weirder than normal, this next Ingriftus. The way this energy is. Let's have a look at Harry. What's Harry demanding from his Ingriftus team? Page of Wands is in reverse again. That came out last night for him when we were talking about Canada. That Page of Wands, he's really angry about. He's really kind of like hostile about some things. Things aren't getting done quick enough for him. He's feeling like he's very reductive, very frustrated, very, I would say, in a way, impudent with her. very impotent with it. The Ace of Wands crossing over. He's not getting what he wants. He's not meeting his demands. He's finding the whole scenario very frustrating. They will be trying to measure him up. The Sun is in reverse as well, and underneath we've got the Hermit in reverse. He's being stubborn, he's being demanding, he's asking for things, he's not thinking long term. The Hermit is also relates to a Virgo. We've got above, we have a Virgo indicator, Harry indicator for the Ingriftus reading of the executives. And underneath, who's causing all this drama? Well, that would be Harry. He thinks it's more about optics and getting things done and how things look right. The Sun in reverse, he's not wanting, he's just been into Canada. He wants to have like shine a light on everything, you know. The Lovers are in reverse. That's the splits. There's that Four of Swords again. It's coming out more and more and more. Okay, let me just go through these cards. The Lovers in reverse, the Gemini. There's still some healing that needs doing. There's definitely splits within relationships. There's strained relationships there. I feel like Harry is becoming more and more hostile in his group with them. The Four of Swords in reverse. Now, you know that's a potential death indicator for me. Every tarot card reader is a bit different. Some have it as literal death, the death card. Others have it as the World in reverse or whatever. But for me, how it always comes out for me as a reader, and everybody's energy is a bit different. The Four of Swords in reverse. Now, this could be him banging on about mother issues as well, and his legacy, his mother's legacy, all of those kind of things. We do have the Five of Wands here in reverse. We are expecting some nonsense from the squad, put it that way. There's going to be performative nonsense. He's very fractious at the minute because the door has been closed on him. Yeah, there's big difficulties with them working. He's not really thinking about the business and money, but when there is further splits, he's just going to be saying, oh, it's them, not me. It's not going to be a mea culpa. It is going to be things just didn't work out. Yeah. Somebody is walking away from Ingriftus. Now, I don't know everyone who works at Ingriftus. I don't think any of us do, and it's not, frankly, that interested in it that way. But there is going to be some people who just have enough, have had their fill and walk away. That Four of Swords in reverse, we're probably going to be hearing a lot about how Harry is the son of the head of state of Canada, the son of the head of state of the UK and Australia, all of those kind of things. Let's have a look at Magi. So I do feel there's a lot of truth in that. Oh, and I just want to say what he's concerned about, William. Always, the Chariot is in reverse. One of the things the Chariot relates to is the sun sign of Cancer. William is a Cancer. Yes, he's on the cusp between Gemini and Cancer, but he falls over into Cancerian. It also could be chaos and not being able to bring things together that Harry is a little bit aware of, but there's a lot of frustration here. Let's have a look at Magi. She wants to walk away from Ingriftus. She really does. The Eight of Cups walking over. She feels hemmed in and cut down by it. She does not want to go there. She doesn't want to go there. And it's unhappy families there as well. She's making things very difficult. I think one of the things that's also going on here, Harry is reacting to say, oh, Megs has got all these demands. She wants this, this and this. And she's only making demands awkward because, and creating that unhappy family environment. That was the second card I pulled out in this, because she doesn't want to go. She really doesn't want to go. She feels trapped in and hemmed in by the Ingriftus stuff. The Three of Wands above, she really doesn't want to go. And there's the Two of Cups. And the Lovers in reverse. And there's the King of Swords in reverse. Nothing is good. It's like the Princess and the Page. She just won't be able to get comfortable. She won't be able to do things. And there's Temperance. Let's have a look. Whoever's in charge of Ingriftus, she doesn't like them. Whoever's the CEO or whoever's in charge, she doesn't like them. Because she is trying to frustrate and mix up the whole situation. The King of Swords was what was underneath the Ingriftus stuff. And we have someone walking away from Ingriftus. We have an ending, potentially. And we have the King of Swords in reverse. So the first card of Ingriftus was the King of Swords in the upright. Basically, her demands and her nagging is going to get rid of this. And I feel like Harry is demanding and nagging and driven because he thinks that Megsy will come if he meets all of these demands. Okay. What she's wanting, she wants somebody to leave. And then she's going to betray them anyway. She's going to really cause some stink. She potentially could be getting stabbed in the back by this King of Swords character. Harry might just pass it off as, oh, it just didn't work out. You know, people can be incompatible sometimes. Like all the time with them too. Okay. We'll start with Megsy. What are the demands? What are the demands they are making? It's confusion. Absolute confusion. Things change all the time, like herding cats. She's just creating a bluster. That's what she's doing. She's creating a bluster. Everything's done over text message. She's not responding. She's not giving an inch. Everything is done virtually. She doesn't want to necessarily go. She wants to attend the events more virtually. She's trying to bluster. She's trying to do things. She's just trying to get out of it. Doesn't want to travel. And wants to completely dominate it. She expects them with the Magician card to then pull things out of their... She's been so difficult with that Magician. Sorry, that was my phone. Never mind about that. The Magician there, she is being so difficult with the Magician. The Nausea card there, she doesn't want to travel. She's purposefully making everyone sick. She's purposely making everyone, and she's domineering. What is Harry asking for on behalf of Megsy? That's what she's doing. I don't think she cares about what she's asking. She's just being a knob. Because she doesn't want to go and she's got no control, so she's making them suffer. Harry wants to make sure everybody has no records of no interactions. He wants everything cleared. He wants no incriminating documents or anything like that from Ingriftus. Everyone's got to be really like hand over their mobile phones. They have to be soothing and giving and understanding, and basically we want them to do all of the running for them, to make sure that there is nothing upsets any of them. They are there to soothe and pamper them. Did you know that his mum had died? He's laying it on a bit thick with that. There's an argument from Harry to say, do you know what we've been through with everything that has happened over the last few years? He wants it smooth going. He wants to make sure that they have thought of absolutely everything. So that means that there is some outlandish behaviours. He's not prepared to give any grounds, and he is not giving any leeway. He is pushing things back out, and he is refusing any ideas or any concepts with that, because he is creating his own rocks in the road. With the moving back in card, he's not going back with anything. He's not letting people have any move or any give with it. And the concern, he's not listening to any concern at all. His feedback, he's not listening to it. So that means when there's a concern there is people saying, if you do this, it's going to go very wrong. He wants a rider. That isn't a Christmas tree. That is a plant of marijuana. And yeah, they want to be well stocked. And what else? It's food. It's consumables of other natures. They're picky with the food, organized, separated. Yeah, there's a big issue about making sure that they are well attended to with everything they need. They're going through with the bump in the road. They want to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And Harry is paranoid as heck. Everything's catered for. Everything's planned for. Down to fine detail. Even stuff to take the edge off. Very specific. Really specific. This over control here. This is, in my mind, in my reading here right now, my opinion is Magi is deflecting. She's not wanting to go. So what she's doing is she's changing the boundaries, moving things around all the time, and creating this kind of like chaos. Nobody can see what's really going on. Harry's just like completely jumping on it, going, I want my wife there. She's threatened to leave me several times today. And then he's putting all of these things in place. I think Harry and Magi are living separate lives, don't get me wrong. But Harry's like, he's put all of his eggs in that beige basket, you know? So he's trying to scramble and save something here. No one's listening. And Magi just doesn't want to go because she doesn't want to get booed or laughed at for her short suits. But there we go. That is what I see in the cards. Let me know what you think of the reading, guys. Thank you very much if you've made it this far. I hope you've enjoyed the reading, and I will be back tomorrow with some more reads for you all, either live or some recorded ones. Take care of yourselves and have a good evening. Bye, everyone.